Unlock your potential, overcome obstacles with a growth mindset. Let's be real, life is tough. It throws curveballs when you least expect it, leaving you feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, and maybe even a little defeated. We've all been there. Obstacles, setbacks, challenges, they're not optional, they're part of the journey. They challenge our plans, test our patience, and push our limits. But here's the thing, your mindset is more powerful than any setback. See, most people hit an obstacle and their energy goes into complaining, blaming, making excuses. They get stuck in a cycle of negativity and wonder why things never change. But you're different. You're here because you know there's a better way. You're ready to unlock a level of resilience, resourcefulness, and inner strength you never knew you had. That's what this video is all about. Over the next few minutes, we're going to dive deep into the power of a growth mindset. I'm going to give you practical, actionable steps to transform any obstacle into an opportunity for growth. Get ready to change the way you see challenges and unleash your full potential. The most powerful mindset for overcoming obstacles is what psychologists call the growth mindset. It's that unshakable belief that you are capable of incredible things, and that challenges are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. It's understanding that failure isn't final. It's feedback. It's knowing in your core that struggle isn't punishment, it's preparation. Listen to me. Every single person you admire, every single person who has achieved something extraordinary, has faced obstacles. They didn't give up. They didn't let those obstacles define them. They used them as fuel to grow stronger, wiser, more capable. That's the power of the growth mindset. When you adopt this mindset, everything changes. Obstacles stop being something to fear and become opportunities to learn and grow. You start to see setbacks as temporary detours on the road to success, not dead ends. You become less afraid of making mistakes because you know that each mistake is a chance to get better, to refine your approach, to get closer to your goals. So, how do you actually put the growth mindset into action? It starts with how you see the obstacle in the first place. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, which keeps you stuck in victim mode, ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? That single shift in perspective is everything. That shift transforms you from victim to student, from powerless to powerful. Obstacles stop being problems to avoid, and start becoming pathways to your goals. When you look for the lesson, you start to see the opportunity. You start to understand that every obstacle, every challenge, every setback is there to help you grow, to help you evolve, to help you become the best version of yourself. And that's what it's really all about, isn't it? Becoming the strongest, wisest, most resilient version of you. So embrace the obstacle. Lean into the challenge. Ask yourself, what am I learning here? How can I use this to become better, stronger, more powerful? Look, I get it. When you're in the middle of a tough situation, it's easy to feel helpless. You start focusing on all the things you can't control, the economy, the weather, other people's actions. But here's the key. You always have control over something. You control your response. You control your attitude. And you control your next step. When you shift your focus to what you can control, something incredible happens. You stop giving your power away to the obstacle. You stop feeding the negativity. You choose to take your power back. You choose to focus on what you can influence, on the actions you can take, on the solutions you can create. This isn't about pretending everything is okay. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation while choosing to direct your energy towards what you can influence. It's about focusing on your effort, your attitude, and your decisions, the things that will actually make a difference. Accept, then act. Now I know what you might be thinking, Tony, is this about just accepting things the way they are and not trying to change them? Here's the truth. Acceptance isn't surrender, it's clarity. It's about seeing the situation clearly, without denial or resistance, so you can take clear and decisive action. When you accept the situation as it is, without the story, without the drama, without the emotional baggage, you create space to act with wisdom. Acceptance says, this is real, this is where I am. Now, what can I do with it? That's when the real breakthrough begins. Because once you accept the challenge, you free yourself up to focus on solutions. You stop wasting energy on wishing things were different, and start channeling that energy into creating the change you want to see. Remember, you can't change what you don't acknowledge, so accept the obstacle, own your part in it, and then get busy creating a new outcome. Ask better questions. Your brain is a powerful tool. It's constantly seeking answers, making connections, and creating meaning. But here's the catch. It follows the questions you ask it. If you're constantly asking yourself, why me? This isn't fair. What if I fail? Guess what? Your brain will find you all the reasons why life is unfair, why you might fail, and why you should just give up. But what if you asked different questions? What if you asked questions that empowered you, that moved you forward, that opened up new possibilities? Instead of dwelling on the problem, ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move towards a solution? What would future me want me to do right now? How can I grow from this, not just get through it? The quality of your life is directly related to the quality of the questions you ask. So ask questions that challenge you, that inspire you, that empower you to take action. You don't need all the answers right now, you just need to ask the next right question. And then the next one. And the one after that. Keep asking, keep seeking, keep growing. Obstacles are opportunities in disguise. Here's the real secret about obstacles. They're not here to break you, they're here to make you. Some of your greatest breakthroughs will come disguised as breakdowns. Some of your deepest strength will emerge from your most difficult moments, and the mindset that carries you through is this: I am not defined by what happens to me, I am defined by how I respond. That's your power, that's your freedom. You get to choose how you show up in the face of adversity. You get to choose whether you let the obstacle define you or whether you use it as fuel to become more of who you're meant to be. So, embrace the challenge. Lean into the discomfort. Because on the other side of that obstacle, on the other side of that fear, on the other side of that challenge, is where you'll find your greatest growth, your greatest strength, and your greatest rewards. The power is within you. Listen, you don't have to overcome everything all at once, you just need to take the next small, bold step. Stay grounded in the present moment, stay curious about what you can learn from this situation, and most importantly, stay committed to your growth. Remember, you are not weak for struggling, you are strong for continuing. The obstacle is not the end of the story, it's the moment you discover how much strength was in you all along. Now go out there and create the life you deserve, one obstacle, one lesson, one breakthrough at a time. If this message spoke to you, be sure to subscribe to Ascend and Awaken, a life of balance. Each week we explore ways to deepen your clarity, compassion, and inner peace. Thank you for being here, you are loved, you are worthy, you are already enough. Until next time, stay true to your sacred self. Love and light to you.